In this video, I'm going to be progressing the best Thundercall build. On top of doing absolutely insane damage, this build also has a completely unavoidable combo which does a bar of damage. You get the point, let's get straight into it. Alright guys, we're in trial of 1. These are the pre-shot stats that I'm going to be going with. And as you guys can see, we're going very high charisma. That is for cornered full. This build is going to be a burst damage build as I mentioned in the intro. Because as you know, on Boltcrusher and on Thunder in general, you're going to be guard breaking people a lot. And as for my traits, I'm going to be going 6 proficiency, 3 erudition, and 3 vitality. By going 6 proficiency, we're going to be doing a ton of damage with our M1s because Boltcrusher has amazing stats. Now I'm not gonna lie guys, with this update also came a ton of heavy nerfs. Now if you're new here, I am a heavy weapon main, so seeing those nerfs is pretty annoying. You know, I'm not trying to be biased or anything, but I don't think heavy weapons really deserve all the nerfs they're receiving. Yes, I know heavy weapons basically run ganks. I think a major part as to why heavy weapons are so good in ganks is because it is so laggy. Which means that you're going to be able to hit a lot of uppercuts on people because, you know, the FPS is pretty low. So hitting people with uppercuts is a lot easier. But in ones like heavy is completely outclassed by medium. So the fact that it's getting this many nerfs is kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie, if you guys are making this build, then don't make the same mistake as I did by going 40 strength first. Instead, go willpower first and then go 40 strength because you can actually train your strength while you're fighting mobs just running around. It's pretty easy to train your strength. Whereas willpower, you have to stand completely still, and that's not really something you can do while a mob is on you. Let's keep going intelligence now and get 25 intelligence. Alright, that is trial of 1 done. Now I'm not gonna lie, it did take longer than it used to because I did the wrong stat order. I should have went willpower first instead of strength, but it is what it is. But now I'm gonna train my charisma and I'm gonna actually start doing some bounties once I've spent all my free training. Okay, let's turn in the book quest so we can actually power up. There we go, we powered up with that. But I'm not gonna lie, before I actually start doing some bounties, I'm just gonna get a starter sword because using a battle axe which has end lag isn't gonna feel too great. So I'd rather just use a starter sword. Alright, let's take our first bounty on Bob Bren. Now this is a guild of 2, so I'm gonna have to be locked in for this one. And I think they're both pretty high level, so yeah, that's their guild base right there. Okay, before I go in, I'm just gonna get a quick health pack because dude, this acid rain is like hurting, bro. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that was not worth at all, but I'm just gonna go in. Okay, alright, that's our bounty right there. Nice. Okay, we got some damage off because he was AFK. Alright, let's hit this guy. Nice. Let me go back to the other person. Okay, I'm just gonna fight this guy. He's also our bounty, so nice. Into strong left. Huge. Boom. Huge damage. Nice. This guy's like 1 HP now. Nice. And he's dead. I hope this guy doesn't have Imperial Slumber, I'm not gonna lie. And that is both of them dead. Jeez. Yeah, we're gonna get a ton of XP from this bounty, so that is huge. I'm not gonna lie, it did look like those guys were PvEs, but bro, it is what it is. Now, how else are they gonna improve if no one's fighting them, you know? But with those kills, I'm just gonna start training my charisma now. And I low-key hurt someone in our guild base, so I think someone's jumping us. Yeah, okay. This guy ended up spinning back on a max level. That is the leader, and the leader wasn't bad, so nice. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, we gotta be parrying those, my man. Bro. Yeah, I'm not gonna grip this guy because I look-y feel bad, but I respect the attempt, you know. I respect that he tried spinning back. Nice, into strong left, and he's dead. I'm not gonna grip him because I don't need to, but GG's to him. Before I actually power up, let me just talk to the Mystic so I can get taunts. Because I'm not gonna lie, I did try progressing this build earlier, but I ended up having to wipe because I forgot to get cornered full. If you make this build, you gotta make sure that you get taunt and get cornered full. It is pretty easy to remember, so don't make the same mistake as I did. Well, none of these taunts are very good, but I guess I'll grab 11th hour. It did get buffed, so it's not that bad. And I'll take taunts. This time, I don't actually forget about it. Alright, let's go proficiency, and now I'm gonna keep training my charisma. Alright, powered up again, and we're already starting to get a lot of really good talents. I'm gonna freeze Chaotic Charm, and I'll take Manipulator. Manipulator with Boltcrusher is actually gonna be insane. It's gonna make us do so much damage. But now I'll take Chaotic Charm, and I will grab Blasting Charisma. And that is 6 proficiency out the way now. Looks like we're about to run out of XP, so I'm gonna have to start doing some bounties again.
Alright, let's do our next bounty on Xiao at Lower Arisia. And he's heading away with his boat. That is crazy unlucky. Let's see if we can catch up to him with our glider. And it looks like we are. Nice. Alright, let's put him in combat. Huge. Strong left. Nice parry from him. Okay, this guy actually parried that. Oh, I did not mean to dodge his vent right there. And this guy's lagging like crazy. Hit him with uppercut, strong left. We barely missed that. Nice. Into rapid. I hope this guy doesn't start driving away with the boat. That'd be pretty annoying. But hit him on my crib. Boom. Nice. And he's dead. GG's to him. Alright, and with that kill, we should be able to go all the way up to 85 charisma. Bro, get this number away from my screen, bro. Alright, we have 68 charisma. 68. And this guy's back? What? Alright, I guess this guy doesn't want to end it on a loss. I mean, I think he's going to get destroyed, but... Nice, it's a strong left. Boom. And he is dead. I won't lie, this time I'm not going to be as merciful. I'm going to kill this guy. Alright, let me actually start training my charisma now. And what the hell put me in combat? What? I'm in 2-minute combat from absolutely nothing. No, genuinely, what put me in combat? I'm actually confused. It doesn't even say it. Alright, and that is 85 charisma done. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to reroll for the talents that I need, and we'll finally be able to Shrine of Order. By the way, I'm going to say this now, guys. I actually have no idea what I'm going to do for my drip, so please don't flame me, guys. It's probably not going to be anything crazy. I don't have time like that to be making drip. All that matters is that the build is good, okay? Drip comes second. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this feature is actually so good. Like, I can actually see what I'm missing. It's very nice. Let's foretell cornered full, so it comes no matter what. And I won't lie, when this update came out, it was bugged and you couldn't use it for Shrine of Chance. So hopefully they fixed it. What I mean by this is when you would use Shrine of Chance, the talent that you foretold would just not show up for some reason. Alright, let's reroll Defiant until the end. It's just not that good of a talent. And we hopefully should be getting Kernel full. And I guess it just doesn't work. Wow. Alright, well, I guess I'll take give and take and I'll just try again. And hopefully we should get it. And we did not get it. So yeah, it's looking like I'm gonna have to pop a Moose item for this one because of course Deepwoken is bugged as always. I do want to mention this update took a 2-week delay just for a feature that doesn't work. Like, that is actually kind of crazy. I'm not gonna complain too much. I'll just grab padded armor, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove the foretelling and I'm gonna favorite it instead. Maybe it's gonna work this time. Alright, get rid of padded armor, and yeah, no, I'm gonna have to take a Moonsight home. Since they got rid of the Mystic giving you talents, I can't use the Mystic for this, so I'm gonna have to get lucky. Dude, it is not giving me it. What the hell? Alright, there we go. Bro, I spent 40 knowledge for this. 40 knowledge for 1 talent. Yeah, that is actually crazy for them not to hotfix this. That is something that should be hotfixed. Dude, I went from 100 knowledge to like... Okay, I'm not gonna say that number. But bro, you get the point, man. Like, what the hell? I do gotta give him that. This is a pretty good change, but I do wish it actually worked. That'd be pretty nice. But this is actually a really nice change. Anyways, let me just reset back and head over to Shrine of Order now. And never mind, I'm kind of stupid. I have to go 30 intelligence, not 25. So I'll be back when I'm at 30 and I have the Eureka talent. Here we go, and on screen are going to be the bushfront stats. 50 fortitude, obviously for exoskeleton and to the finish. 25 agility, I should not have to explain why. And I am going to be rounding up my intelligence and willpower to 20 just to make it look nice. That's the only reason. But let's talk to the Mindskipper NPC. And now what I'm going to do is, honestly, I'm just going to start training my fortitude. I do have a lot of extra XP, so I might as well put it to use, you know what I mean? I can't train my fortitude anymore, so I'm just going to start doing some more bounties now. I'm going to do my bounty on this guy right here. Now this dude is at max level, so I'm going to have to be careful. But I think I got it. Cerebral Revenge. Okay, this guy's actually pretty good. Nice. Little Spine Cutter. Uppercut, nice. Into rapid punches, huge. Revenge into my crit. We barely missed that. Okay. I don't know if you guys noticed, but dude, rapid punches does a ton of damage. It does a lot. So whenever we hit him with it, it really does hurt him. Again, we barely missed that. Unlucky. Oh my. Damn, we lost so much health in that. We might actually die here. Nice. I thought you would feint that. Unlucky. He's low items. We can actually win this. Strong left. Nice. Nice, we won that. Huge. GG's to him. That guy was pretty good. I had to lock in for that one. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. If I was on like Battle Axe, I would not have knocked that guy. Starter Sword is like a lot better for doing bounties. It's just better. But yeah, since we used the Starter Sword to kill that guy, that means we're not gonna get a whole lot of heavy weapon training. But let me start training my fortitude now. Get up to 50 fortitude. But yeah, we do have to get 50 fortitude out the way because as you guys saw, I barely got hit that fight, but I still ended up being one tap. Alright, and that is 50 fortitude done. So I'm just gonna start training my Thundercall now. And we ended up only getting a single point, even though we killed a max level. That's interesting. I guess I didn't really use many Thunder Mantras. Like, I think I only landed one of them. So yeah, it is what it is. I guess I'll just round up my willpower, get 20 willpower, and then round up my intelligence and get 20 intelligence as well. Alright, there's the power up. And yeah, for my next bounties, I'm gonna start using my Thunder Matches way more, so I can actually get some Thunder XP. And we got Exoskeleton, nice. And we also got Vitality done, so next up, we're gonna do Erudition and get 3 Erudition. And let's go ahead and keep doing more bounties. Alright, let's do our next bounty on Ahaz. And I don't actually know if this guy's a freshie or not, because like the bounty board is still bugged. So I'm gonna hope this guy isn't too low level. If he is, I'll probably just let him live. That is him right there. Put him in combat, nice. Hit him with Lightning Blade. And I'd prefer not fighting in here, I'm not gonna lie, but... Nice, into Rapid Punches. Boom, Uppercut. Nice parry from him. Feint that. Into Lightning Blade. Feint that. Jolt Grab. Nice. Revenge into my crit. Alright, his posture should be maxed. Nice, into rapid. Huge damage, huge. Strong left, nice, crit, boom, uppercut. Oh, we actually barely missed that. And this guy hit me with the hit and run. I thought he was gonna like... I kinda hate when people do that. It's pretty annoying. Jolt grab. This guy is very tanky. Nice, we killed him. Actually, I'm not gonna kill this guy in here. I don't want to send him to the depths, but GG's to him. And yeah, that guy definitely was not a freshie. And that's the bounty done. Let me start training my Thunder now. Alright, we powered up off that. Nice. Let's take Going Nowhere. Why not? And we got Grand Javelin. Nice. That's a Thunder mantra that we can actually use. And let's see if I can keep training my Thunder or not, or if I have to do bounties. And it looks like I will have to do some more. Alright, this bounty, Wanderer Ven. As you guys can see, this guy is very high level. Alright, there you go. I'm probably not gonna win this one. This guy's like, he's like decent at the game and he's high level. So okay, he just hit us through our strong left right there. That's interesting. But his posture is gonna be max. Hit him with Grand Javelin. Okay, I thought I was gonna push him off there. I didn't really want to. Nice. Parry that. Feint rapid punches. Into my crit. Huge. We have Manipulator, so that's gonna do a lot of damage to him. And he just hit us with like a crazy uppercut. He hit us once and we lost a bar, bro. What? Strong lefts. Nice. Grand Javelin. We have cornered full proc on him. Nice. Feint that into strong left again. Okay, let me stop talking for this one. I have to lock him. Nice. Oh. Feint that. Bro, he just swings through my strong left, like what? Oh, and add that to the chip damage. Well, fair to say that fight wasn't really fair, but hey, I look-key put in work. Honestly, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a kit on this build so I don't die in 2 hits like I did to that guy. But yeah, you can't really win them all. Max level builds with a full kit against a freshie with a starter sword. Yeah, I'm gonna lose that one. But GG's to him anyways. But if we look at the positive side, I should still be getting a lot of Thundercall training for that kill. For that bounty, I mean. Alright, never mind. We only ended up getting 4 points. What the hell, bro? Bro, I just got pushed to a death trap. Like, what? Where even are we? And I'm getting jumped by a max level Silent Like, what, bro? Okay. This guy's not our bounty, so if I kill him, I don't get anything out of it. But I don't know why he's jumping me, though. Nice. Hit him with uppercut. Strong left. And I did say I was going to put a kill in this build. I still don't have it. I didn't put it on because on this account, I only have 1 kit. So if I get jumped by max level, like I just did, and I want to spin back on him, then yeah, I won't have a kit for it. But it looks like this guy wants to fight the Crypt Blade instead of me. And I pushed him off. Yo. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, that Crypt Blade actually caught it straight, bro. I did not mean to push him off. Yo, look how tall. Bro, look how deep this goes. Bro. Yo, what the? Wait, he didn't die from that? Bro, are you kidding? Yeah, I'm dead, bro. Bro, what did these guys want, bro? They started jumping me. Bro, they can't even run ones. Like, bro, I'm a freshie, y'all. At least run ones with me, bro. Nice. Yeah, I mean, this is your average freshie gripper, bro. Strong left. And that did... Okay, that only did 2 bars. Nothing crazy, guys. Yeah, we're dead here. Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna lie, I am gonna spin back on these guys. I wonder if they're gonna log now that I'm on a max level. This guy fell off like a dumbass. Unreal. Yeah, he just logged because I'm on a max level, of course. Yeah, what this guy said. I'm gonna go back to prog.
So funnily enough, later on in this video, I ended up running into these guys again when my build ended up being finished. And spoiler alert, this is what I did to one of them. Thunder kick, oh my, yo! Make sure to keep watching so you can see how that game goes. And let's get back into the video.
This jar bouncy on yellow. Okay, that's him right here. See if we can put him in combat, nice. And this guy looks like he wants to fight back, so that's nice. Nice. Revenge into my... Okay, I guess I missed the revenge somehow. I don't know how. Nice, spine cutter into boom, rapid punches. Alright, sitting with lightning blade. Into strong left. And this guy should be dead pretty soon. We've hit him a lot. Nice. And he's dead. GG's to him. We used a lot of thunder matches that bounty, so we're gonna get a lot of thunder training. Alright, and there's the power up. And there we go. We got search path. We'll grab search path. Of course, on Boltcrusher, you always want to go search path. It just synergizes so well. Because you proc surge on every M1 with it, which makes it actually like insane. Alright, let's do our bouncy on this guy right here. And this should be our last bouncy before we power up to 20. So from there, I'm just going to min-max the build. And this time, guys, I'm actually going to gank on the finished build. I know, like, for my last progression, I didn't go ganking when the build was done. So there's, like, no footage for it. This time, I will be ganking. Nice. Boom. Uppercut. Okay. I don't know how the uppercut didn't hit. Let's hit him with lightning stream. Nice. Uppercut. This guy's actually pretty good at parrying. Nice. Feint strong left into uppercut. Nice. Let's hit him with lightning stream. Strong left. Dude, I bet I've said strong left so many times this video. Yeah. Feint grand javelin. Let's hit him with lightning stream again. Nice. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like lightning stream, like with the static link talents, is actually like 3 damage every single time. It is so broken. And too strong. Okay. Nice. And he is dead. GG to him. And with that kill, we powered up. Wait. Yo, you guys wanna know what I just realized? Bro. Boltcrusher is 55 heavy, not 50. Bro, yeah, that means I'm gonna have to wipe. Man, that's so annoying, bro. Yeah, these are just stats you have to do. I guess I just can't get 25 strength like I thought. Which, I mean, it's not that deep. The 25 strength talent, it's not that good. You don't really need that much. Alright guys, I'm back at power 20, as you can see. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna min-max the build. Get my outfit, get my oath, get my mantras right, and min-max the talents. Alright, the build's done. As I said earlier, my drip isn't the greatest. If you ever become a content creator, you would know that. We don't really have time to be making drip like that, so I just went with this. It's not the best, but it works. But this build, guys, does absolutely insane damage. As you guys can see, I'm doing 60 damage in M1. And I do not have initiatives ring on. Now, I'm not gonna lie, my kit on this build, it's not the greatest. I just don't have a good kit on this account. But if you have a proper kit, you can easily get 500 HP and 50% physical. These are all the talents that I went with. Feel free to pause and take a screenshot. As for my mantra modifiers, on Electro Carve, I went with the Magnet Spark, so I can do this true combo right here, which is Electro Carve into Radiant Dawn.
And if you time it properly, there's nothing they can do. They cannot roll it, and it's free damage every single time. This does a bar of damage, so yeah, this is a very, very good combo. I post-editing blacklisting here, and I'm not gonna lie, I went on a huge yapping streak. So I'm just gonna put the metric modifiers on screen. Feel free to pause if you need it. And if you guys have made it this far in this video, I'd appreciate if you just left a like. It takes 2 seconds to do, and it helps me out a ton. But let's get back into the video now. So yeah, all these metrics are my personal preference, but I do recommend pretty much all of them as they're all very, very good. Rapid punchers can be a bit hard to use at first, but if you get good at using it, you'll see that it is one of the best metra in the entire game. With that said, let's get into PvP with this build. I'm gonna fight this person right here. Hit him with thunder kick, nice. Into rapid. Okay, hit him with the combo, nice. You're blinding down now, and that's gonna hit him. As you can see, it like knocked him back. And what the hell? Yeah, he lag spiked while the blinding down hit him, so it just like flung him away. I'm half already. yeah, no, this build is actually insane, guys. Like. Nice. Feint that. Hit him with uppercut. Into my crit. And he is already dead in less than 20 seconds. And we're able to output this much damage while still being pretty tanky. Because we have 50 fortitude, intelligence, charisma. And we don't need to have a nations rank to still be outputting a ton of damage. Oh, I did, bro, I guess I'll just fight this guy. I did not mean to like hit him. Like, that was a complete free fire, but it works out for me. Let's hit him with this. Nice. Into blinding the dawn. And that's a bar gone. You know you hit them with the combo when like their character gets like flung backwards kind of. Let's hit him with boom into thunder kick. Feint that and my crit. Nice. And he's already dead in like 20 seconds as well. No, yeah, this build genuinely does insane damage, bro. I'm gonna jump this guy right here. Okay, there's two of them. Alright, let's see if we can win this. Thunder kick. Oh my. Yo. Okay, bro. No, wait, you actually killed his teammate, bro. Are you for real? Dude, I wasn't able to commentate much during this fight because these guys were playing pretty well. But he killed his teammate with the shard, bro. Alright, nice. We hit him with that. Nice. And we got the health back. He's dead. I won't lie, that wasn't the cleanest 1v2, but we won it anyways. Alright, looks like this guy wanted to jump us. That's fine with me. Nice. He ate the full crit. And guys, that crit like does a bar of damage. It really does hurt. Like everything in my kit like hurts a lot. So nice. Okay, I did it wrong this time. You gotta make sure to like time it properly, because if you do it too late, their parry frames will like cancel the blinding dawn wind up. But let's guard break him. Nice, and we already got a health pack. That means this guy's 1 HP. Yeah. And guys, I'm not cutting out any hits. This is genuinely how fast I drop these guys. Like I drop them so quickly. Okay, let me jump this guy right here. Alright. Nice. Thunder kick. Boom. And this guy's dead. GG's. I'm gonna jump this guy right here actually. He is also on Boltcrusher. So let's see which Boltcrusher build is better. Hit him with that. Nice. Little guard break. Blinding Dawn. Nice. Yeah, and this guy's like already 1 HP, I can guarantee you. Hit him with this. Nice. Nice, he is already dead. GG's. Guys, I'm like really new to Thunder, so I can't get it in my brain. But if you hit someone with Thunder Kick, you always want to press F during the wind up. You can do Volt Kick. It's very, very good. I just tend to forget because, you know, I'm new to Thunder. This is like my first ever Thundercall build. Okay, we're getting jumped, bro. What? I'm not gonna lie, if I die to this guy, I'm deleting my YouTube channel. Okay, he died in 5 hits. Okay, looks like this guy wants it. This is gonna be my last fight, and then I'm gonna close out the video. Nice, hit him with... Okay, he vented us off, unlucky. Oh, and this guy's actually... I think this guy's on my build, on my true combo build, so shout out to that guy. But, nice. Hit him with this, into Thunder Kick. Into Bomb. Nice. Oh my. Let's close out with this into Blinding Dawn. And we hit him with it. Yeah, this guy's 1 HP now. Yeah, he's already low items. And he's already dead. Yeah, you guys get the point. As you guys can see, this build is actually insane. It can do both ganking and it can also do chime. But if you guys enjoyed this video, then make sure to leave a like, as I'd really appreciate it. And if you don't want to miss any of my next uploads, then subscribe. And with all that said,